Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Friday nights in the fall. It's the moment every high school football player dreams of. The bright lights, the crowd yelling your school's name. For Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson High Schools, it's a new feeling of pride and joy as they utilize all the bells and whistles at the newly renovated Wickersham Stadium. The crowds are loud. The student section is cheering. And the facility that once was lacking is now the pinnacle of high school sports in southwest Iowa.
Once it gets completely done, this will be one of the top-notch stadiums in the metro area.
On Friday, September 2nd, two teams and their cheering sections take over Gale Wickersham Athletic Complex.
Well, it's a long time coming. Before this all happened, it was a pretty bad stadium for a 4A school. And many community members, school officials came together and said it's time to get this done for the kids.
While traveling for competition, both AL and TJ have no doubt seen opponents enjoy fantastic facilities. Now, they enjoy seeing visitors envious of their own.
I think the crowds will be a lot larger than they have in the past just because of the new complex that we have here. And then tune, that'll show the boys out on the field and girls when they're playing their sports that they're really being backed by their, the community itself. So.
The renovation of the sports complex is extensive and covers multiple sports. A turf infield is a home run at the softball fields, along with new dugouts and a press box there, and the baseball field. The soccer fields will be next.
It's actually pretty nice. It was definitely something worth the money for. The softball fields are amazing. I just played on them this summer, and the football field looks awesome, and the concession stands are really pretty and nice, and I think it was a great donation by the guy who donated a lot to put into this for us kids, for TJ and AL.
Back to the football stadium. A grand entrance welcomes fans, and on this night, before the athletes take to the turf, they use a space they hadn't previously had the luxury of using, a locker room.
We had access to the building at noon last Friday before the game, so the lockers are going to be installed this week, but just when they walked in there, just like, wow. It was more than I think they'd ever imagined just seeing the locker room.
Along with the new facility stands a brand new top-of-the-line video board.
One thing about our video board, it's completely student-led by a class by Randy Lau right at the Tucker Center here on this campus, and the kids are programming it, and it's absolutely awesome.
And it's part of the reason Wickersham Stadium is the best place to be on Friday nights this fall.
It brings the community to get together with both the AL and TJ communities. Both groups of kids can come together and enjoy this facility. And that's what the city of Council Bluffs needed.
The extensive $1.25 million project couldn't have been possible without the support of the community.
We had so many great donors that made this possible, from businesses, individuals in Council Bluffs, foundations in Iowa and Nebraska, who all came together and fundraised a substantial amount of money to make this happen.
Gale Wickersham Stadium isn't just an attractive facility. It's going to make a huge impact and make a lot of memories for kids who plays on the turf field.
It's just an honor to be able to participate on it with our youth programs, so that when they get into high school, they'll know, what City of Council Bluffs and the community have really come together to support the youth of today.
The new facility is opening up great possibilities for the future as well.
For many years we couldn't host anything here at Wickersham Stadium, formerly CB Stadium, and that is changing. We're excited. We were hoping to have about 5 or 6 track meets next year, hoping to get a district track meet. TJ's hosting a soccer tournament that has 18 teams from all over the state of Iowa because they're hearing about this place.
While parts of Gale Wickersham Athletic Complex are already completed, more work is still to be done. For more information about the project, visit www.cb-schools.org.